welcome back to my Miami Swim Week series where I will be talking about all things preparing for Swim Week, how to get into the shows, behind the scenes, and of course showing you the shows. So today I am finally doing a what I eat in a day video. This is highly requested on Instagram. I get messages about this all the time. So this is what I eat in a day as a swimsuit model. Now, as a disclaimer, what works for me is not going to work for everybody. This is just for me and for my body. And I have done a lot of testing to see what inflames my body in particular, what my body likes, what's good for my gut health in particular. So there are some things that I do that may not work for other people. And I do opt more for the stricter side as far as healthy eating goes when it comes to something as big as Swim Week. It's just really more my personality type. I do think you can enjoy good foods and just have a really balanced diet, but I just tend to stay away from sugar and processed carbs. And for me, wheat in particular really inflames me, so I stay away from any cereal or breads or pretzels or anything like that. But this is just my Miami Swim Week prep, what I eat in a day. This is not my everyday diet. I don't think it's necessarily sustainable to do this every day. It is a part of my lifestyle, but of course, like on a normal occasion, I'm gonna go out with my friends, I'll have some alcohol or maybe a dessert, and I'll eat bread, of course. I'm a huge foodie, but for the couple weeks leading up to Miami Swim Week, I try to stay as clean as possible. And that's just my personal goal. I just feel better when I do that. I feel like I look better when I'm a little bit stricter, but this, again, my personal goal. So just take everything I say with a grain of salt. Also, before I get into it, I have been working with a registered dietitian to really personalize my nutrition plan. Her name is Ella, and she's so amazing. I don't know if she's taking any more clients right now because she is so busy, but I'm going to link her information down below, and a lot of the things are suggested by her. We did so much testing. I wore a CGM monitor, which is a needle in my arm, for 14 days to see what I react to. I did a gut health test, I did a blood test, I did all kinds of testing. And of course, a lot of it was cohesive with my Everlywell results that I got a couple years back. So I'm just like a nerd about all that stuff. I really love diet, exercise, and nutrition. So I love finding out all of this. And let me know if you'd like me to do a whole series on that process and what it looks like and just everything that I learned. I think it's really interesting. I don't know if other people think it's interesting, but today we're just gonna do a simple what I eat in a day. Okay, now for most days, when I wake up in the morning, I usually fast until I work out. I try to get my workout in early. I might like do a couple emails, get some work done for about an hour, and then head to the gym, do my workout, and then come back and eat. So today I have not worked out in the morning because I had a hair appointment, which is why my hair looks so good. Like, can you just take a moment for my hair? Sorry, that was just me being dramatic. But when I come home from the gym, I will usually have a protein shake with a metabolic formula that my dietitian recommended. Let me show you that really quick. So when I do work out, and most days I will have this MediBolic shake, and I'll mix it in with some spinach and some chia seeds, flaxseed, just really putting all kinds of good stuff, collagen in there for my smoothie. But today I'm not doing that, so I'll save that for another day. And today I'm going to make my famous iced matcha latte, and I'm not going to make it all in front of you because I will link the video right up here for you guys. All right, I got my iced collagen matcha latte, and there's just something about an iced beverage that just like makes me feel ready for the day, you know? Like just when I do a little bit of this. All right, I'm ready to get to work. In the morning for breakfast, when I wake up, or after a workout also, I love to have chia seed pudding. It's so good for you, especially if you're trying to lean out. Chia seed pudding is amazing. And actually, when I wore the CGM monitor, which monitors your blood sugar levels, anytime I ate chia seeds, my blood sugar would go down. So if I had like a carb or rice or something with sugar that made my insulin spike up, the chia seeds brought it right back down. So I can also add fruit and anything that I'd like to my chia seed pudding, honey, and it won't spike my insulin, which means your body's storing fat. So this is good stuff. I like it in the morning. I feel like it's a great start to my day. And sometimes midday I'll have a little chia seed pudding as well. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. Really like to use this. This is a toasted coconut flavor, coconut and almond milk blend. It tastes so good and I love the texture of it. It just, I don't know, it tastes like toasted coconut pudding and it's amazing and it's really good for you. So I like to use this. So let me move my camera a little bit so that I can show you, kind of see that better. So I just pour in the coconut and almond milk in a bowl. And you can use a smaller bowl. I don't know why I'm using a big bowl today, but you can do a really small bowl. And sometimes if I like to prep them, I make them, if I'm prepping chia seed pudding to eat on the go, which I will do during the actual swim week, I'm gonna make a couple of these to take with me to my hotel. I'll be staying in South Beach. But I just put them in these little containers and I make them like really cute and they're an amazing snack. So, but today I'm just gonna put it in a bowl and honestly it'll probably be 2 servings. It seems like, why did I just put that in the fridge? I literally just put it in a big container in the fridge. This is what it looks like to have ADHD, people. Like, really? I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, so I filled my bowl with almond milk and then I'm gonna add 4 to 5 scoops of chia seeds. And you might be thinking, oh, it's literally just like small scoops of seeds. That's not enough to fill you up. It definitely does fill you up. I think this keeps me really full for a long time. And there are so many nutritional benefits to chia seeds. They're just really great overall for you. So it's a really great meal to have. So I just put about 4 or 5 scoops in there so you can see it kind of looks like this. And then you just stir it with a spoon and it looks kind of weird at first, like kind of gross. Because you're just like, oh, it's just seeds and water, ew. But you just let it sit for about, I let it sit for 2 minutes and then I'll come back and stir it again and then let it sit for 10 minutes. Or you could let it sit overnight and then the chia seeds absorb all of the water and then you can add whatever you want or eat it plain and it's amazing. So it's been a couple minutes and you can see it's already kind of thickening up, but it gets like this layer at the top. So you want to just mix it in again. And then I will let it sit for another 5 to 10 minutes and then put in some toppings. What do you call it, toppings? Put in some additives. Okay, so I let it sit for a couple minutes and honestly I could let it sit for just a little bit longer, but I'm really hungry and impatient, so I'm gonna eat it now. Sometimes I just eat it plain like this, but today I'm gonna add some goji berries in there. Goji berries are a superfood. These are the dried ones, so the texture is like okay, but I just like to add like a little something. And if you don't like the texture of chia seed pudding, you could also use like a Greek yogurt. I stay away from dairy personally, so I will use like a coconut yogurt or something like that is also really good, but I honestly just love chia seed pudding. And I love the texture of it. And then I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds for some extra health. And some crushed almonds. I just really like the texture that crushed almonds give. And I like to add these to like smoothie bowls too when I make them. And then I also like to add some cacao nibs. And I like them cold, so I just keep them in the refrigerator. And I'm just gonna add a couple of these. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon because cinnamon keeps your insulin levels regulated throughout the day. And it's really good for your metabolism. And it's also a superfood, so just adding a little bit of cinnamon to your breakfast or whatever drink you have, your coffee, anything is really great. So I'm gonna add that, and a lot of times I'll put fruit in here like raspberries or blueberries or even banana, but today I'm just gonna eat it like this. First meal. I'm about to head out the door to run some errands, and so I grabbed a quick snack. I'm going to eat a fast bar, which my dietitian recommended, and she also recommended these Epic bars. They're both really natural and good for you. I just tripped. They both have all natural ingredients, so it's just best to limit anything artificial. They're super tasty also. I'm going to have some leftover spinach salad that I made yesterday for 4th of July. And usually midday I opt for a salad just because it's kind of what I crave in the middle of the day, but I sometimes also will have like a meal prep or something like that. But today I'm gonna have this spinach salad. Do this in here. Get this in this bowl. I need to get my, what do you call them? Salad tongs. That's what I need. So spinach is obviously really great, and this is just a nice like summery meal. My dietitian told me to, ooh, I dropped some there. My dietitian told me to always add leafy greens to every meal, to try to at least, and vegetables. So here are my leafy greens for my lunch. You could also add like salmon or something to it. So this salad is spinach, some walnuts that I roasted myself with olive oil and salt, feta cheese, onion, and strawberries. So it's very simple and healthy. And this salad was a hit yesterday. Everyone loved it because it's so light, refreshing, and delicious. Now for a snack, I'm craving something a little crunchy, and since I am not eating any wheat products, I have a choice between either my almond flour crackers, which are like a seed and nut blend instead of wheat, or my sugar snap peas. I love these because these are really crunchy and healthy and full of fiber. But it's like a little hot outside and I'm working outside right now, so I feel like I'm gonna go with the snap peas for now, but these are also a really great option if you are cutting out wheat products and gluten. The wheat-free, grain-free if you are avoiding that. So I'm gonna link all my snacks at the bottom. I have Amazon links for everything, so I will put those down below also. But I'm gonna make my snap peas. If you haven't discovered snap peas, you'll love them. This is what they look like, and they're super crunchy and good. Literally the best, especially for summer. I love these. And I really like to snack on these when I'm sitting by the pool also, if I'm doing pool day. I wish I was today, but I'm working so much today. I get asked also if I take a lot of supplements, and honestly right now I just kind of stick to these 3 plus my Thorn protein powder that I use after a workout, or sometimes for like a morning shake I will have this. But right now I am taking the Thorn probiotic, and this is the one that was specifically recommended for me and my gut health after doing my gut test with my dietitian. So she recommended this for me personally, and I've been taking this every day, as well as the Super EPA. This was recommended from her also. It's like fish oil supplements. And then I also like to take my vitamin D3. I think we are all deficient in vitamin D for the most part, and especially during COVID times, this is great. Builds up your immunity, makes you feel better, and just function a lot better. So right now, those are the supplements I'm taking. Sometimes I take more and take more of like a multivitamin and stuff like that, but right now it's just these 3. Actually, just kidding, I forgot I've been taking one more also. I usually take the ashwagandha pills, but you have to take like 3 of them at a time, and then I end up just not doing it. So I have these Ashwa Chews. These are really great for weight management I found out, which I didn't know. I actually originally started taking ashwagandha for my anxiety, and it also helps with ADHD, because after I had COVID, I randomly developed anxiety from that, and I just felt like crap every day. Like I could not function, I could not work out. It was so bad, and ashwagandha was one of the only things that were natural that helped me, and now I'm finally back to normal, which is great, but I still like to take my ashwagandha every day. So I like these because they're in little chews, so to me, it feels like I'm eating a treat. It's like a treat for me, and I'm like a piece of candy. They're really good, and I look forward to eating them so that I remember. For dinner today, I'm gonna pop one of these meal preps in the oven. This is from Farm to Fork Meals. They're based out of South Florida, and I really like these because I can customize them to paleo, so I can make sure that they're grain-free. They're pretty much just protein and vegetables for me, and maybe like a little potato or something like that. But I really like these because I'm really busy, so eating healthy can be hard for me, and I just don't have time to prepare a whole thing, and it just adds like added stress to my life right now. So these are amazing. I pop them in the freezer because if I put them in the fridge, I get so busy, and then I might not eat them one day, and then I forget, and then they go bad. So pro tip, put them in the freezer, then they last forever. So today I'm gonna have the Mediterranean grouper. It has grouper with sauteed escarole, I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy, and charred cauliflower florets. So I'm gonna put that in the oven and eat this for dinner. Okay, so I reheated this Mediterranean grouper. If I'm cooking my own food at home, I like to opt for dinner for a turkey burger, or I'll make salmon. I like that a lot too. Things like that, but having the meal preps is so nice. I try to not snack too much after dinner. So my dietitian recommended eating hours should be between sunrise and sunset, and try not to snack too much in between then. Your body recover and have better sleep, but sometimes in order to fall asleep, I have to have a little something before bed. But usually I'll just eat dinner and then maybe have a little snack, like a piece of cheese or maybe some chia seed pudding, or sometimes I'll do cherries with like a cacao powder on top if I really need something sweet. After dinner, I also really like to drink an Olipop. It just gives a nice sweet taste in my mouth. I really like to have something sweet after dinner for whatever reason. So the Olipop lets me have something sweet. They're a little bit filling, and they have 9 grams of fiber and prebiotics, so they're amazing for your gut health. So I don't have to feel bad about having a soda because it's nice and healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching my What I Eat in a Day Miami Swim Week edition video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got at least a little bit out of it. I didn't eat as much as I normally would today just because I've been so busy, but you can kind of get the gist of my everyday lifestyle and kind of what I go for when I'm training for a swimsuit show or a competition or something like that. This is specifically for Miami Swim Week. So I will have to do another one of these soon. That's more of an everyday day in the life. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos, if I should do a What I Eat in a Day video for a normal day for me and not training for something, or just doing maybe even like a What I Eat in a Day video every single day, so you can see like for a week, not like every day forever, but just for a week so you can see how I switch it up and everything, because obviously I don't eat the same thing every single day. This was just today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and also be sure to follow me on Instagram so you can follow me along with my swim week journey, because I'm about to be so busy and I want to stay connected with you guys. So I will see you guys soon.